Alright, I'm going to show you how the telepathic communication works. This is going to be my most in-depth analysis. I'm going to do a screen recording as well, so you better see it somewhere on this screen. And let me start the recording now. So on the top part, what you see is the EEG band power, and on the bottom part is what you see is the gyroscope. I didn't want to bring the raw time series because it's kind of like patient information, I guess. I don't know, but you can see my head moving. If you look at that circle on the top right of the bottom pane or window there, you can see that blue is the Z, the green is the Y, and the red is the X. When I move my head left, the X drops. You see the red drops? That's the X direction. Now it moves back up. See that? Now it's gonna go higher. If I go forward, the blue drops, and if I go backward, see now the blue is in the middle. But then if I turn my head backward, what do you think that the blue is gonna do? The Z axis is gonna go up. Exactly. So the red, the blue, and the green. Exactly. And then you can look at the power bands as I'm getting in the zone doing this little maneuver. The theta is my in the zone. The gamma and beta is just me actively talking. The alpha is me more so going to sleep, and the delta, the red, is more of like dream realm. So let me see, I'm getting into the zone while I'm talking. Let me calm down. So now you can see my brainwaves are probably pop back up higher now. Wow, that theta peaked. That theta just peaked right when I came back. It got some exciting data. So let me take you over to the code. As you can see, this is how the telepathic communication works. Right now I don't have the trained model on. It's just guessing and reading my mind. But let me take you through how I train it. So you press T, which is right here. You can see the screen recording. Oh, it doesn't show you the actual analysis, but I want to train my brain on telepathic communication, and you can't see in the screen, but let me press enter. And now you can see I recorded that sample, and it's transcribing. And when it transcribes, see exactly what I did, and then it pairs it with that EEG, so we can do another training session. Hi, my name is Bryson Rhodes. We're going to show the log and the vlog and the note to self and the Instagram followers, the telepathic communication and how we train. And it does 10-second intervals, and it pairs it with the EEG. So that stream is pairing with this EEG sample, and now it made it coded in.
I need to use the bathroom.
I didn't mean to say that. Let's do the prompted version. So if I press P.
Say, I'm cold.
I'm cold. Bryson Rhodes, and then it has the frequency ranges. So it's basically like the inverted band for the band power. You see the gamma high here. The gamma is 32 to 100, and this doesn't even show. It shows up to 60. So this is showing 30. This is the theta range, 4 to 8. So these range here is just theta. This is the alpha range, 8 to 13. Right here, the highest peak is 30 to 40, which is in what band? What band? 30 in between beta and gamma, which is shown here. See what I'm saying? And if we look over at the, this is how we network. We network here, and I'm networking the time series raw. And then also, I can show you the time series raw real quick after I show you the spectrogram analysis. This is one of the most in-depth analysis. It's very it shows the heat patterns as it goes through. It's got a 3-minute window. I wish it was a shorter one, but there's really not anything short, but it shows like the heat of where the most activity is coming from. Let's see if we can get some spikes on that spectrogram. I don't know if we'll be able to get some. And then we have the time series raw, which is what everyone has been waiting for, time series raw. And this is what it looks like. So you can see when I blink my eyes, it logs it. You see that? Those are the blinks. And when I clench my jaw, and when I close my eyes. So yeah, that's how it all works. And let's go back to the spectrogram. Now we can see some motion that happened. right here on the spectrogram is the heat maps. So this is the location and the frequency range. See that 10 to 20 was where it had a lot of heat spike, and that 10 to 20 was in my alpha. So when I was closing my eyes, I was tapping into my alpha. Exactly. So yeah, thank you for tapping into the stream. Hopefully we can tap in and do more stuff on YouTube and get more in-depth analysis on what's exactly going on.